Hello everybody, it's Christine. It is day 13. Hold on, let me flip this around, y'all. Day 13 of 30 Days of Sketches with Christy's Beautiful Life. And it has been created by Erin Dallas. Now she has a 2-page layout, and I'm going to hang on to this because she's done a pretty good job of including a large photo, and then she's got like a brochure here, 3 pictures, you can do another picture or another title or something. She's kind of got a lot of options. But this particular day, I'm just going to do this left side because I have this one 8x10 photo that I want to scrap, and I really didn't find anything else to go with it. So I'll have to hang on to this for a future use for the 2-pager. But I'm going to do this side here. And what I have is, and I'll tell y'all about the picture during the voiceover, but it's the picture of my daughter. Isn't that adorable? And then I have it's a July 23 Scrap Room Flavors of the Month, and the collection is a Pink Fresh collection, Lovely Blooms, and I've got, obviously Pink Fresh, and it's got these lovely pastels. Now that being said, y'all, and some white cardstock. That being said, I got into my stash because I have this really cute lamb paper. So my daughter's initials are B-A-H, and when she was small, I used to use little lambs all the time for different things. And so I thought this could be cute. I'm going to figure out a way to use this some way. And then I pulled out my stash as well. I had these tiny little lambs here. So I'm going to see if I can just kind of sprinkle these around because they've been in my stash forever, y'all. This is from Sandy Lion. I don't even see the date on it, but it's so old and I need to use it. So this adhesive is not going to, I'm going to have to use glue. And then I thought I might use for the title. She's kind of got the title going along here. Cherish You or something like that to go along the side here. So that's kind of my thinking. And then of course in the little kit, there's all these little embellishments here. I probably won't use I shouldn't say anything because I don't know. The strawberries maybe, but on the other hand, it's blooms. We'll see. We'll see what I end up with. So let me get into my papers here and kind of figure out how I'm going to use that sketch as well as my little things here, and I'll be back on in a minute. Okay, you guys, this didn't actually take me too long, and I think I actually only ended up using one sheet of paper from my Scrap Room Flavors of the Month Pink Fresh stuff because I had that little lamb sheet. So what I've done is I've got the white piece of cardstock, and I've got this green one, which is the back side of the floral. And I'm going to cut this down just a 1/2 inch because I want it to be, I'm going to get the white's going to frame it. And I'm going to cut it down, and then I'm going to end up cutting, because you can't see behind the little lamb paper, I'm going to end up just cutting two smaller pieces, right? 2 vertical pieces. Do you see that? Where you can only see like maybe a couple inches on the left-hand side and then an inch or so on the right-hand side. So I'll trim this down as well, and I'm going to make this all just kind of basically look like a single piece, but it's going to be behind the little lamb paper. And then I'm going to use the pieces that are behind the lamb paper that I end up cutting out I'm going to use the floral part of it. So sorry, my texting is going off over here, y'all. It's morning time, and I guess that's a busy time of day for me. Anyway, so I'm going to cut this little piece here, and I got the other little piece over there because I do need those horizontal pieces. And I looked at the other 2 Pink Fresh papers, and I just didn't care for the color, like the yellow, I don't know, it just didn't look right with the little lambs, and I definitely wanted the little lambs because, she's got a little lamb in her hand there. So I'm going to trim these little floral pieces down for the horizontal pieces, and that's going to go behind there. And then I'm going to do the one at the bottom. So that matches the sketch pretty good. So I'll tell you real quickly about the picture. So the picture was my daughter's, was 6 weeks. And I had this taken on purpose because there is a picture of me as a baby at 6 weeks. And in my picture, you can barely see it. And if you kind of look close enough, on her little right arm there is a bracelet. It's a little pink bracelet. It has a little cross on it. Well, I wore that home from the hospital and in my 6-week picture. So I wanted a picture of my daughter with that little bracelet on. And then the dress, this pretty white dress here, was actually made by my aunt. It looks kind of like a christening dress, I guess. And maybe that's even what she meant for it to be. I don't really know. But it's a really beautiful white dress. And I had a little hair bow. My daughter, y'all, I was one of those moms. She had a matching hair bow and a matching pair of shoes for every outfit, y'all. We had, I think by the time she was a year old, I think she had something like 50 pairs of shoes. It's not her fault. She's bougie. She's, yeah, it is what it is. Anyways, so I'm going to end up gluing this stuff down. And also, sorry, in the picture there, so she's very drowsy because we've been taking the pictures, and she just looks so adorable
getting so drowsy, and in fact, the picture guy, the photographer was trying to wake her up, and there was pictures toward the end of the shoot where she's just fallen completely asleep, and I have these really adorable pictures where she's curled up on her little the little deal or whatever, where she's in her little dress, and she's just kind of in a little baby, pose or whatever, and she's sleeping, and they're so cute. But this one, she's just kind of drowsy, she's got her little stuffed lamb, and she's got her pretty little dress on, and she's just adorable. So anyways, I'm going to glue this down here. So now you can't tell that that wasn't a big piece of green paper. And I went ahead and matted the photo on white cardstock. Now I'm going to be honest with you guys, somehow, some way, that upper right corner, if you look hard enough, you'll notice it's a little wonky. It's not 100% straight, but I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to end up putting an embellishment over the top of it. So I've decided the title is going to be Cherish You, and I'm going to use this silver foam thickers title set thing here, and it takes me just a minute to get this off. So let me see here. It takes me a second, so I'm going to cut away because I'm trying to peel it back. Now, this, I will tell you, this glitter foam, it doesn't really matter as much as like the gold ones or something, because it looks bent when you mess it up. And this one you can't really tell, so I didn't worry about it too much, but it did take me a second to get it off. Now, on the sketch, she shows a little date square in the lower left, but there was a tag in my ephemera, and honestly, it looks like the bottom of a onesie. I don't know what, it's just for me mentally, it looks like the back side of a little onesie. So like a little girl's onesie. So I used it, I turned it upside down, and I'm going to end up putting this string through it. I got a little long string here. I'm going to glue this down. And then I've got that little label there. I'm going to write the 6 weeks on it because that's how old she was. And then I had my little lambs. I'm going to kind of sprinkle these around a little bit. I do 3 in the upper right, and I'll do 2 down there in the lower left, and then 1 at the end of the little tag there. And I will end up putting those up on little foam squares. And y'all, Saturn has decided she must supervise today. And she kind of messes up. I'm having to work kind of lower on the camera than I want to, and I don't realize it till after I finish filming. I try to stay on top of my mat, but she kept ooching, y'all. She was very, very interested today. She's in a mood, man. She's just very interested today. And then she wanted some love, so I had to pet her. Y'all, she was gone there for a couple of weeks. And I say gone, she was just hiding. So I know a few of you asked about her, but she is back out, and she is definitely sassy. And I definitely get to hear from her every morning if she does not have her treat on time. And she's popped up on the table here and there. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the top of her head, because she's definitely blocking my light and my layout and everything else. So I used some foam squares, and I used some Nuvo glue to glue down my little lambs. And I've got a floral in the upper right. It's like a little fabric floral that came in my little embellishment pack. And then I do have these little yellow enamel hearts. I'm just going to put 1 in each of my little, I'm calling them clusters. And that is basically going to be the end of it. This is one of those layouts, because the photo takes up so much real estate, you don't have to work so hard. But I like how this turned out. I think the floral looks really pretty. I love my little lamb paper. I'm glad I got to use it. I actually have 1 more sheet of that, y'all. I have 1 more sheet. So let me slow it down so you guys can take a look. And thank you guys so much for watching. Again, this cat's kind of in my way, so I hope y'all can see this, because I'm trying to get this up underneath the camera while she's kind of got her head there. So anyway, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you check out the playlist. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe and all the good. And we will see you tomorrow. Bye.